Y'all so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. You shut my room door?
I did.
Okay, because that dog be acting crazy when I got company.
Y'all live together?
Ain't nothing even in here.
I live right behind her.
Okay, y'all, we live.
We is now. You know, you tag me.
I did. No, I didn't. Damn, I forgot to tag you.
Oh, wow. Got a little thing to say live on Facebook at the top right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I know, right? Sophisticated,
okay,
huh?
Okay, all right.
All right, okay.
We are live on Facebook. So, welcome to Wine&Grow Season 2, Episode 3, the HOE phase.
Here we go with this in the background. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We got the music in the background that ain't ours.
Yeah.
Music is going on right now, y'all. Sorry.
They're very proud who they are, and that's okay.
What kind of music is it?
You don't hear it? The Mexican music?
Oh, it's Mexican music. Okay, I thought it was something spiritual. I was going to say, what hymn are we on?
Okay. So today we have Mr. Chris Rowe and Mr. Jordan. Look, and you know what? Because we said we was going to plug Black businesses the next few weeks. So I want you to give a little spiel for your front row, your podcast, before we get started.
He was gonna do that anyway.
You know I was.
That's why I'm giving the opportunity now.
Hey, look, I'm gonna take a couple more opportunities later. So as long as y'all know, it will be shameless plugs throughout this, and I won't feel bad about none of them.
It ain't shameless if you keep doing it.
Ain't no shame in the name, but it's okay.
Happy plugs, goddammit. But no, I got a podcast. I was actually working on it right before we started this. It's called Front Row, ROWE, like my last name. It started out because I got female friends. They always call me for advice. And the thing is, they didn't use the advice, but then they'll call me later and be like, I should have listened to you because you was right. So I came up with a tagline so it's Front Row, advice women will love, but will never use. So it's just me playing into it, giving like really good advice from a man about men and not bashing men, because we got enough of them goofy dudes out here talking shit, talking about men stupid and this and that. Man, shut your dumb ass up. You a man talking about yourself too. So it's just honest advice from a good place. Like you can listen to it and, you know, I've been there. I know what men think because I'm a man versus y'all thinking y'all know what men think. So it's some honest conversation. It's called Front Row, ROWE, on every platform that you can listen to a podcast. It's Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, all that shit. Check me out.
Subscribe on Apple.
Yeah, check me out.
I was too geek when you got on Apple too, as I'm not trying to download all of this other stuff.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm on Apple Podcasts, Front Row. It's just like a concert. Come on, sit front row with me.
Wine&Grow. So what Wine&Grow is basically me and Kay, so Ken and Kay. And our little hashtag, little subtitle is we wine when we grow, and we grow we eat wine. So basically we just discussing different things that we've been through as we've been growing, right? So just trying to be as vulnerable as possible and just sharing different things with the world. We have all of these conversations all of the time amongst each other. So we might as well just share it, just go live. But we ain't really want to do a podcast platform. We like having the live conversations with people. So that's why we decided to do Facebook, because we get all of these live comments and stuff. So hopefully some people will tune in. We got some people watching now. So the whole phase.
Yeah, this is interesting.
You know, it is. And
why is it interesting? What does it mean to you?
No. It's interesting, the double entendre y'all got, because y'all got it as an acronym, as HOE.
You know that from Janae Aiko, right? Because I like the way she played with the words, happiness over everything, right? Because I think it's a double standard. Obviously, you know, especially when it comes to women choosing themselves sexually and men choosing themselves sexually. It look good for y'all. For women, it looks like we being a hoe. Well,
I mean, call me what you want, but I feel like some double standards you just gotta live with. Like, that's a double standard. Like, I don't think that's gonna go nowhere. I mean, I could hit. No, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go anywhere. So, it's plenty of double standards that that work against men too. But but this one, it's like, can you argue with it though? Like, I know I'm a man's talking shit, but I'm asking y'all, like,
yeah, just like this, like what I just said, because it's not really. I think what it comes down to is the amount of people, right? Like for like.
I don't necessarily agree.
Actually consider being a hoe.
That and then why? But I'm not telling you the number of people I'm having sex with because it doesn't matter. So you wouldn't even know nothing. You just know
what makes you a hoe?
See, that's what I'm thinking. I don't hear men call women hoes. I hear women call women hoes.
Yeah, facts.
I don't hear it from men.
And I think when a woman is calling another woman a hoe, I think it's more about a woman like messing with a man or something like that. Or
no, usually they know each other and they know she a hoe for sure. So hearing it from a woman is more factual coming from women because it's like, I know her, she a hoe. I can't leave my man around her because I know what she do. Y'all coming from a place where y'all done hung out with each other. A man say a hoe is probably because she's doing like she didn't give him no attention. Like, oh man, fuck you then, bitch. It's just like dismissive to make him feel like he leaving that interaction on top. It's just like, well, fuck, like a finish her type of thing. But y'all coming from a place.
Also, I feel like, when you consider somebody else, because they're around a lot too. So like that kind of gives the perception.
Just presence. Just presence. Just your presence.
Just being around, like in the same groups, just around, just on the scene a lot. And it seems like you're an opportunist in a manner. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I don't want somebody that's always on the scene, to be honest with you. Like I'm as cool, but at the same time, like you don't gotta be always in my face or always in somebody else's face or always on the scene. You know what I'm saying? You could be considered that. You might not even be a hoe, but you might be considered that because you're always on the scene though.
Yeah, I understand that. You know what? Because I wasn't like, even before I started having sex, like people.
And what age was that?
Having sex in high school.
What age was that?
I started
high school,
having
like
sex.
Freshman year.
So no, it was like my sophomore year. But I'm saying before I started having sex, people assumed I was having sex because I've always liked to dance, go to parties. Y'all went to college with me. Y'all know that. I love to dance.
You sure do, girl.
Man,
love to dance.
So anyway, so when people see me dancing, dancing, juking, whatever, she fucking. And like JD said, you getting around, right? Because I may dance with you, then I may go dance with him. But that's just me having fun. But people would take it people took it even back then as me fucking around.
Yeah, because when you dance at a party. Yeah, dance at a party.
People though. Are you going? At the end of the party? Are you at the let out? Are you in front of everybody's face? Because the let out.
The let out is better than the party.
So,
the after party.
No, not the after party.
After party.
Let out.
Just the actual let out.
The actual little.
You know about the let out. Everybody know about the let out.
Hey, look.
We gonna start using that time out.
Not the lead. Not the lead,
out.
but the let out.
Not the leave out, but the let out. Hey, look, we used to play and we like, man, I ain't going to that party. You trying to fuck with the let out though? Hell yeah, we on the let out.
That's wow.
Gotta get dressed for 15 minutes.
Hey, bro, we'll get
about 30 minutes.
We'll pull up as soon as that motherfucker over and act like we was in that bitch and then
sometimes the parking lot be
go get something to eat.
Party.
The let out.
And the let out.
Sounds like you guys have been around the let out.
The let out is
what is a
let out was definitely
doing whatever I want that makes me happy, whether it be, and I ain't saying
because it's not always sexual.
Right, I'm gonna say it ain't.
So how can you be a hoe without being sexual? Unless we use the acronym.
So go back to the acronym.
Acronym
over everything, right? You're just choosing yourself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right?
You're being selfish. You're being selfish in your decisions.
Gotcha. All right, I got you.
Doing what makes me happy. Everything that makes me happy, I'm gonna do it. I don't care about what nobody thinking. I don't care if it look like something. I'm gonna do whatever makes me happy. I don't care what nobody got to say, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the person to live with the choices anyway.
And I think that's what stops a lot of people from like living, like doing what makes them happy is judgment, right? Is because they fear what other people are going to think about what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, and because I know personally that stopped me. Like it's like, okay, Like, especially when I started on this whole little journey to growing and stuff, and, you know, going to church and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't post this. Just started doing things, edited and like hiding stuff. But I'm like, that wasn't free. Like, I didn't feel like myself because I felt like I was just hiding from people because of fear of judgment. So like, that's what the whole phase means to me, is like just choosing me and not being afraid of judgment. You know, like what anybody has to say, because like Sequoia said, I'm the person who has to live with my decisions, you know, but still being wise. And I'm like, it's not saying that I'm saying that I'm not out here just making foolish decisions, right? But just being wise, but also just not thinking about what other people are going to think. Because people don't always have something to say.
Always. They feel like they got to have an opinion.
Always.
Yeah. And then obviously now, like, whenever everybody has a platform, I mean, everybody feels like, you know, they're adding value to the conversation. And that's not the case in everyone. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You had to drive.
Did you get that something?
Why you over here getting
Hey, my happiness is over everything right now. Boy, I need this salad, boy. Zach is a part of my happiness right now.
And you bring up the point, JD, because not only are people adding to what stuff that people may be posting, but people feeling like they have to share everything. Like, so you're putting yourself out there to be judged.
It's a global standard in a sense. It's social media, the internet, you know, whatever you want to call it. All these things, there's good and there's bad of all of them, right? So I think that, you know, a part of it, and Chris and I talk about this a lot, but a part of it is, you know, living up to other people's expectations of you, right? When a lot of people don't even know who they are and what it is. So like, they're confusing productivity with activity. And there's two different conversations, you know what I'm saying? They're confusing self-awareness with self-promotion. So, you know, it's no, me. This is what I'm doing today. No, this is what I'm doing today. And, you know, you never see what's happening behind the scenes. You really only see what they show you. And in some people's cases, that's every single thing. So I think a part of that, you know, plays into the psychological piece of, you know, being a hoe or being, you know, opportunist and being out there a lot. And I mean, it's just that's an expectation. It's an unrealistic expectation to really feel like you have to put every single thing out there. And that's with regards to, you know, highlights, you know, big career moves, big life changes and things like that, which again, is completely up to you. But, you know, in my opinion, less is more. You know, people eventually stop listening to the people that talk all the time, you know, because you're not saying nothing.
Right. If you ain't saying shit, you just running your mouth.
You just talking. It's like, bro, get out my face. You know what I'm saying? So I think that has a lot to do with it too.
I'm going on over here right now. The helicopters, the music in the background, like,
y'all want it?
Apparently.
You ain't see my face on the poster.
Hey, you know they on the west. Yeah, you know they on the west side too. So.
Oh, that makes sense.
He tried it. Definitely just tried it.
That makes. No, they got siding on their house. That ain't no west side. That ain't.
Serious. We sitting outside. First of all, that's what I told him. I said we sitting outside. You know.
Yeah, I know. I see the siding on the house, so I know that ain't the west side. Y'all would have had a hole in that motherfucker.
No,
I'm messing with y'all, man. Good ass West Side people. But
so do we get to see any comments on here too, or do y'all read anything about it?
We do. There's no comments right now.
Yeah, no comments right now. But
because JD being. See, as we just talked about comments, I was just about to go into that. Man, look, people go. They got them little memes or whatever. I'm just here for the comments. They got all that shit. I never look at comments for a lot of shit. Because I hardly ever even engage on social media unless like I've already invested some time outside of social media into a certain subject, or if something just funny. Like if it's funny, you know, I'll watch it. But when people like I'm just here for the comments, I skip right past that shit. It don't serve me no purpose, man. So I learned that I'm kind of boring. So especially when it comes to social media, because I call it anti-social media. It teaches you how to do everything but talk to people directly. Yeah. So it's like even when you meet a woman and like I don't know what this is. Only a JD. But anyway, when you meet a woman And like, yo, we should exchange numbers. She was like, you take my Instagram. Yo, you have a good day.
He trying to talk.
Yeah.
He coming back.
Yeah, he would do this driving. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Anybody understand you? You sound like a goddamn ghost coming in the middle of the night. Oh man, you sound like. But anyway, but like when a woman try to give you her social media when you like when you first meet a woman, it's like, yo, you give me your social media, you have a good day. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. Like, why would I meet you in person and talk to you over a social media app? You must be out your goddamn mind. I will never ever take that shit. So
you
I don't know.
Check out a woman's Instagram page when you meet her?
Huh?
You don't check out a woman's Instagram page when you meet her to see if
because I don't. I ask her for
her whole face?
No, because I asked her for her number. I won't have her Instagram page.
Can y'all judge if somebody being in a whole face based on their social media?
No, but if I'm trying to fuck with you like that, but I mean,
and you thinking the exact opposite.
No, I'm just saying sometimes. I'm just saying for the women I approach, no. But can you tell somebody's in it? Oh, absolutely. Come on now. Like, look.
And what type of post will make you feel like somebody's in a whole face?
If she ain't got nothing but ass shots, like nothing but her ass in every picture.
That's
what you're advertising. You're advertising your ass. You want your ass to be seen before your mind. You want your ass to be seen before you speak. Everything. So yeah, absolutely. If every picture,
I ain't got nothing else better to present to you. Pose.
Right.
I ain't got nothing else but my body. That's it.
Right. Look at this ass. Like, all right, man. Whatever. I'm a double.
I'm
still gonna look.
That's all I got. Stimulus package.
Right. I'm still gonna look, but yeah. But I'm not women I approach. I don't. We somehow find each other on social media. All women are detectives, so they usually find me. But initially, I don't go through nobody Instagram. I may look at the first row of pictures, but I don't go through that shit. Hell.
Was that a shameless plug?
What, his name? JD?
Row of pictures.
No. You talking about
first row?
Row of it, yeah.
Like got that? It. First row of pictures? Yeah.
That was a play on words, by the way.
I'm just good. I'm just good like that. I ain't even catch myself.
Oh, you ain't. We peeped.
Y'all caught the First Row podcast on every platform. I didn't. But First Row podcast is on every podcast platform.
I thought it was Front Row, Chris.
Yeah. First Row is my Instagram. Front Row is my podcast.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just playing my name. But anyway, whole face. I don't know, man. It's the social media shit is a weird thing.
So like especially the song, Jhené Aiko's song, I don't know if y'all heard it, but in the song, like Miguel says, he doesn't blame her basically because it just means that you know what you want. Like she knows what she wants. If she's going after what she wants. Right? So that's what Jhené Aiko is talking about in that song. It's just like a woman who's aggressive in her approach. Like, what do y'all think about that? Women who approach men.
First off, Miguel said that in a song. That shit just gonna sell. And then I have heard men say that. You just know what you want. That's called a man trying not to fuck up the pussy. Because if he says something to the opposite of that, chances are he could fuck up some pussy. I will not tell no woman, you just know what you want, you going after it. I'm gonna tell you like this: every woman, and it's not because I'm on some old I gotta pursue a woman type shit. Every woman that has ever tried to shoot their shot at me, I never followed up with because I go after what I want. So you coming up to me, I already saw you.
That hit different, right? Because that's something that I've been seeing floating around social media. It's like people like dudes making posts like women don't be afraid to shoot your shot.
Yeah, it's a WNBA too. Yeah, I saw that shit. Like it's a WNBA, shoot your shot. Like, no, but the WNBA ain't the NBA. So look, it ain't the same. So look, every woman that's ever come up to me, I have not been interested in initially. I literally go after what the fuck I want. Like me and my boy, we done been out and we've been right side by side. I'm like, yo, bro, I'll be right back. I'm gone. It's like you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm gonna take care of myself in these settings.
It's facts. I can vouch for that. That's facts.
I'm going like with no shame.
I honestly don't mind. I don't mind women coming up to me. It doesn't happen too frequently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and it don't happen that often. But let me describe them. They be big as shit. They be, oh my God, they be big as shit, ugly as shit. Them motherfuckers.
Them the ones who be bold.
What? They bold. Man, look, the ugliest women had the prettiest girl. They had pretty girl confidence, and they shouldn't have that. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? So, and they be like, ugh. All of them call me Little Chocolate.
They should have that.
They exercise in the fact that they know what they want.
They should have that.
Why
no,
they have pretty good confidence.
Because they have that shit because of friends like y'all. Y'all hang out with ugly ass girls and you like, oh girl, you cute, knowing damn well you mean her outfit cute.
I'm about to say sorry, you don't have that one here.
Okay, good. Okay, well for people that's looking at this shit, y'all be like, girl, you cute, knowing damn well you talking about her outfit and not her. Tell her like, yo, you need to chill the fuck out. This one ain't for you. Go put your snowsuit on. Like this ain't for you. This y'all need to be honest. Tell motherfuckers like that. And then y'all run into somebody like me, and I'd be like, I don't want this shit. And now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. Like your friend set you up for this massacre.
So JD,
my bad, bro. I cut you off. My bad.
No, you fine. Because he was saying that he's okay with women approaching him.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
What do you think? Like, why? Why are you okay with it?
I'm okay with it because so many times there's just been this this feeling of, you know, women saying that they shoot their shot, or when women know what they want, and literally they're just like this. Like there's a meme that says like women shooting their shot, and it's a person like this, like manifesting,
right,
manifesting them shooting a shot, and it's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah.
So like. And to be honest with you, like, I know I'm a communicator, I'm an over communicator. So like in some cases, I don't know what I don't know. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you like me, then it's cool. Like, mind you, especially if I didn't approach you, it'll be good to know that you are interested. So, I mean, if we're just gonna keep it a buck, I haven't been pursued by too many. Like I haven't been approached by too many women, but the ones that I have been approached by, either we have a mutual connection or whatever. Like there's another avenue in which we connected in some way or another. But yeah, I mean, it hasn't happened too many times, so it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you, look, women. I don't think women out here approaching men because women can't handle rejection.
It's
can't at all. At all.
But I be shooting my shot.
I don't care at this point because it is what it is. You gonna either
you
want me or you don't.
Too long.
All right, look, how if y'all got turned away the way we got turned away, man, y'all would stop that shit the first week.
You don't know how I've been rejected to even say that. So
yeah,
man.
All right.
Cause you be having that confidence, like that big girl confidence, and you be approaching somebody like, yeah.
Cause a dude to reject you and say they got a girl more than likely too, and then go talk to the next girl standing right next to you or across from you.
Yeah, y'all do that.
You got to get shots up.
Yeah, you get shots up. You got to be like, all right, cool, but you got to let it roll off.
That's like the worst to reject way to reject.
Like, why don't you just say I'm not interested versus go talking to a whole other person in front of you? You lucky I had you will slap you for lying.
Yeah. Wait. You can't see. That's the thing. If you can handle it, you'll let it roll. That's what I said. You can't.
And I let it roll, but it's just because I be going on about my day and keep on going because it's another motherfucker that wants somebody.
Right. So what I'm saying, you can't. Imagine if one of us just said that, man, this girl, I'm trying to talk to her. She gonna say, I got a dude. And they gonna talk to this other dude. I should have slapped her. Imagine how y'all would look at us right now.
I would laugh.
You would, wow. What have you been through?
But okay, and I'm gonna laugh.
That's not, no, we can't do no shit like that. We got to let it roll. Like rejection is part of hunting too. Like sometimes you're going to shoot and you're going to miss, but you got to get them shots up though. But I tell you what I do like I like this aspect of what women do is when you get in my eye line, like you make sure that I see you. Like I appreciate that. Like if I'm looking around the room and whatever, and then you just come past and all you got to do is walk past and take your time walking. That's enough. I'm on it. Like
I definitely had to tone it down Like I had a male friend kind of check me, like because especially if I'm like out socializing and I've had a few drinks, I'm more likely to be like, hey boo, you know, like you look good over there, be all up in your face trying to dance with you.
Yeah.
Buy me a drink.
Going back to the rec parties.
Right.
Serious. You know, so like, but I think that's because I have more courage, right? And like I'm less likely to be offended if I'm rejected, if I'm intoxicated. But then I'm like, fuck you.
So you don't think guys have that same? Listen, what you're talking about right now is what guys do when they be looking at you like,
I'm about to risk it all. Like, she ain't gonna never tell me no.
Right. And be like, no.
Right. And then y'all be like,
I'm gonna go get her, bro. I'm gonna go get her, bro.
I'll have a conversation with you and then turn you down.
Yeah.
Nah, just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
Because it could still be a good conversation in between. Like, you know, we could have stuff.
Or maybe we can be
just
friends.
not interested.
So maybe, and that's a part of the whole phase too, because I'm choosing me, right? So maybe you can take me to get some food. You know, girls like to eat. So I'm
not that guy.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna get your number. We're gonna go to the what y'all call the let out. And then we're gonna get some food.
Nope. No, you're not. Because look,
and then I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I ain't interested like that. I just thought
you ain't gonna never get no meal out of me. Not interested. You got me fucked up, man.
We did not meet at church. We did not meet at book club or through our profession. I am romantically interested in you in some way or another.
Is what he's saying.
Right.
That's a good. Okay, that's a good topic changer too. So like, does it matter where you meet somebody, like how you approach the situation?
No, and I was literally putting this is the podcast I was putting together. No, it does not. No, it does not.
So you meet me at a party shaking my booty versus in the grocery store doing some shopping?
I hear these stupid ass questions. Not to say this, but I'm just saying. I hear this so often. It's like, where you meet these girls at? What difference do it make? If I'm a man of quality and I was in the same place she was, why wouldn't I think she's a woman of quality too? So where she's at physically has nothing to do with where she at mentally. So the place in which I meet you has nothing to do with your life experience, the person you are, where your relationship with God, your walk with God. It has nothing to do with any of that. Is your rent late? It ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. No. So, but I don't understand, why do people ask this question? Where'd you meet him at? What difference would it make if I met her at church or brunch, a house party, day party, walking to get my car? I know if I meet a motherfucker at Meineke, then damn it, that's just where the fuck we met. Like, I don't get it, but you know, as long as I ain't meet her at the strip club and she was at work, now that's different. But if we're just
everything got a clause.
But if I'm at the strip club and you meet me, you can meet me at the strip club, but just not working at the club.
Oh, if you was working, then I'm not exchanging numbers with you. Yeah, that's a no, fuck no.
Okay. Correct me. But I mean, what if that's wrong too, Chris? Because
that's fine.
You can be working your way through school, like
that's fine.
Sometimes people gotta really struggle.
Yeah, but the thing is,
from the bottom.
This has been my boy for 10 years.
That's working there.
More than 10 years.
This has been my boy more than 10 years. We've been in a strip club. We've been in a strip club one time together. My first time going to Miami, out there with him. And I was sitting there. I was like, bro, I ain't paying. Look, I ain't come here to throw my money at these goddamn girls. I just don't feel like I should work all week to give my money away just because you dance.
I'd rather watch to give it to them.
I'd rather watch a porn, throw my money at the fucking TV, and when it go off, pick my fucking money back up. Like, ain't no fucking way.
Oh no. Okay.
Listen, so going back to what we talked about earlier, what we started off like, does it matter the number of people? I think this is to Chris's point. It doesn't necessarily matter. It's like quality people. Like you could be talking to 5, 10, whatever people. If you have an expectation of yourself, if you have an expectation, or at least like on a serious level, if people's values align with your values, then it shouldn't really matter where you met them at. But it's all about quality versus quantity.
Yeah, and that's when you get to them grown ages now. Because don't get me wrong, I grew to this, so this is
man.
Wine and
we
Grow.
Both did.
We grew to these because at one point, I wouldn't give a fuck if you could spell Chris. Just know it's me when I'm talking to you. When I'm texting you, I don't give a damn if you can spell it or not. Just know it's me in your phone. I don't give a shit. But now it's like, yo, let's talk. And you don't have anything to say. All right. This is.
I think Darius liked your comment, Chris, about the throwing the money at the TV instead.
Yeah. Look, I just don't see the point in going to the strip club and giving my money away. First, the strip club is full of scammers anyway. And I think rightfully so, because that ain't their money. They're just throwing it. Like, if you think for 1 second that I'm gonna give my money away,
not at all.
When I go to the strip club, I take the dude money. I'm like, yeah, let me.
Right. Yeah,
scammers right there.
Scamming anyway. So shit, fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit. And then they be like, what they say, rich niggas to the stage, rich niggas to the stage. I be at the bar like, yeah, y'all go ahead. Yeah, get that money.
I'm telling you, man, it's not a more demoralizing feeling than in COVID, spending all your time on all these meetings, all these conference calls.
Right.
Can't even go visit nobody. Then you go to the strip club and just give it away. No.
Just give it.
No.
Here.
You're not taking my money.
Man, I woke up early as fuck the other day. Here you go. Man.
So y'all got some advice for women who out here shooting their shot? Like, because they're going after what they want. Like, what?
Yeah, be cute.
So Chris saying do it subtly, like just walk by.
Yeah. No, I'm saying be cute. Don't do it in a cute
physically.
way.
He's saying physically.
Look good. Yeah.
Cute.
Because the ones that do for me,
feel that they are cute, though?
Right?
Like,
I don't give a fuck what you feel. I feel like I should have been a millionaire years ago.
But there's somebody for everybody. So
yeah, but that don't mean you for me.
Right. So they may not be cute to you, but somebody gonna see them and be like, damn.
It's saying in general, G.
No, I know, but I like universally cute. That's what I'm just saying. I think that's advice. Be cute. Now look, do this nigga look like the nigga you fuck with before? That should give you an idea.
Like he would want you.
Of what you dealing with. Like, yo, if you
this might be out of your reach, you might be doing too much.
So don't go something out of your league. So we shouldn't have goals. You shouldn't strive.
No. Look, if you're gonna shoot your shot, okay. Let me tell you like this. When I'm shooting my shot, I will just go ahead and go. But sometimes, like if I'm like plotting on a motherfucker, I see if she with somebody, I see motherfuckers she talked to see like, oh, okay, she talked to niggas that wear blazers every day. Them some cornball ass niggas. I may not be her type. So let me chill. Like, yo, whatever. These niggas got on skinny jeans and big fat ass Timberlands. I might not be her type. But if I see her like, oh, okay, she fuck with a dude that, got his shit together, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely pulling up. So you still got to gauge it. I still got the confidence even if I feel like I'm not her type, I still got the confidence at which, she would like me, but you got to be realistic.
Somebody not interested without really saying something to them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, you could tell like
that energy.
Man, look,
that energy.
But some people just feel like, man, just go for it. And I can't be mad at it. But I'm just saying, I have never had one woman be attractive that tried to like shoot they shot at me. Not to say I need you to be out of this world beautiful. I'm talking about just cute.
So all that time you was spending at TCF, you ain't never get shots fired at you?
No, I was.
Listen, I told you, this is what y'all do.
Right.
Like
I'm gonna just come to his line. But no.
I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot.
I used to write my number on the back of the
just
receipt
walk
paper.
away.
I used to write my number on the back of a receipt paper.
That was my number, not my account number. Like
no, my cell phone number. I used to write my number. Hey, where you going? Take my number. Shit. What you think this is? Thought you just come over here and do a withdrawal? Fuck out of here.
But to
what's your advice, JD?
Advice. Meet each other where y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all have some like mutual connections or whatever it is, I mean, like, do the human version of Hinge. Like, you can literally see if people are in.
Hey, sound like.
Are you on Hinge?
I'm not on Hinge.
What is that?
My license tried to get me on Hinge. Just a dating app.
it's a dating app that you have like familiar friends, like friends of a friend. So back in the old days of I got a partner that I think you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
like that.
do that. Do that and don't be afraid to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like something, if you don't like something, or if you tell a guy you're cute one time, I guarantee you
I got a
that'll
question
be
now.
like
when we done.
That'll be like something that's uncomfortable for us, right? But I think there's something that if y'all are at least remotely physically attracted to each other, then the conversation could go from there.
I wish y'all could have the stuff I be saying.
I'm about to say because y'all ain't been around women like us enough. Yeah,
I wish y'all could have the stuff I be saying to people.
Like,
but some shit you don't want to hear. Like what? So like before I get to my question,
just like a straight up tell a dude he cute. Like you look good.
That's simple. I definitely tell a dude they cute. I have a problem saying you cute.
Yeah.
But how are you saying?
Yeah, that's what that. It's like
if I know you, I'm probably making a joke about something, but it's in a way to know that I'm trying to approach you. I'm trying to let you know that I like you. It ain't just some real rinky dink stuff. But I'll be saying some real off the wall type stuff sometimes.
So what are you? So what exactly are you?
I can't say the last thing I just said. So
I'd be like, okay, for instance, I'd be like, oh, you looking real zaddy-ish today.
Real zaddy-ish.
You look real zaddy. Like you look good, right? Like I've said that, and like it's been like that. Like the response has been a smile, like thank you. Like I thought I looked. Some dudes be cocky, like I thought I looked good today. Boy, bye. Give me my compliment back.
I take it back.
Y'all take it back?
Compliment take back.
You got to empower the king sometimes, man. We be getting torn down so much. Man.
Yeah, every day. Yeah,
well,
I don't really get
Let's
compliments.
talk about this chocolate on here right now, cause y'all know y'all look good. Right? Do y'all know that?
Why he over here
do y'all know
his
that?
beard and stuff? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that blushing.
I know. But you're looking good eating. Okay, bite that again.
Like you got fried pickles.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Y'all crazy, man. Oh man.
You said you had a question, Chris?
Yeah, I got a question. So you know how it's when men approach women, it's widely regarded as, oh, he just trying to fuck. Should we take that as in the same context where y'all shoot y'all shot?
Oh, period. I think it's the delivery. Like how y'all just asked me, well, how are you saying it?
Yeah.
Because I can definitely be saying that's what I'm trying to do. But like JD said, just say what you're trying to say too. So I think that's what it's about. Is people being bold enough to just say what they want. And I think that's the problem with men, is that a lot of times that's what men be insinuating, that's what they want, but they play this little game with you when that's all they wanted in the end. So just say that up, because a girl can be down for that. Like just, hello, I'm happiness over everything. So maybe that's all I want from you too.
Nah, you can't, no man on this planet outside of somebody with a hell of a celebrity status plus a bunch of money can walk up to you and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm Chris. Oh, I'm Kenyatta. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I was really just trying to get up out of here. Fuck. You down? Nobody.
What state of mind?
Why?
That never happens.
It's not impossible. Like, you will find somebody that just
most of y'all just want to do it.
We being vulnerable. Right. We being what's the word? Not vulnerable, transparent.
Vulnerable.
It's vulnerable too.
So y'all don't have like y'all or I won't say do y'all have, I say have y'all had experiences like where y'all just have women that you meet up with just for sex?
All the time.
Right. So that woman doesn't call you and be like, hey, you know what time it is.
No. I think there's a conversation about that first, though. Yeah, I think it's established. I think there's an actual, it's something. There's a relationship there.
So it's okay. Right. So you don't think, but a woman won't initiate it, but once it started, she will initiate.
Nobody initiates situationships initially.
I
don't agree.
Okay, women do not establish. I know that some women do not establish situationships up front.
My situation
just be clear
after the fact.
Right. It's usually
that's my point.
I can see that.
Usually you end up fucking. You end up fucking, and then it turns into continual fucking. That's and then you end up in a situation.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this from the next person right away, or at this level, or whatever it is. So I might as well hold on to this as long as it goes.
Right. See, it's some women out here. It's some women saying shit, like they gonna do it, and somebody said, yeah, we do, and they said y'all not in 2020.
We ain't in 2020. All right, look, I'm just saying, y'all doing all this. I don't know. We can't see the comments. Only they can. Are they cute? Because look, ugly women throw a lot of pussy.
You can go back and see the comments because
I'm gonna go back and look.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I ain't doubting if they are, but I'm just asking a question. Ugly women try to give away the most pussy, and it'd be like, yo, I don't want this shit, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want this shit. Like, no. And then they be like, oh, what's the problem? You must like something else. Yeah, I do. Cute women, get your ugly ass the fuck. A girl looked just like me one day, trying to approach me. I said, bitch, you 6 foot with a beard. What the fuck am I gonna do with you? Like, no, I don't want this.
Y'all can play one-on-one, bro.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You trying to hoop?
They did meet the person where they are.
Yeah. Not in my likeness.
Not in my likeness. Not in my name and likeness.
No, not my image. You are a mirror of me, motherfucker. Get your big ass out of here. You sitting here taking back shots of Jack. I'm taking shots of Jack. Where's your fruity drink? I need something salt.
Why are you drinking his straight? Why are you drinking 17 out of 8?
The fuck? Come on, man.
I like to drink.
I don't know.
But look, I'm just saying we could get into that. But I'm saying you approach me looking like me. I ain't like, yo, hey, bro. Where they at? Where they at though? Shit.
Don't you know social distance?
Boy is an idiot.
Man, I'm just saying. But look, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about me. Maybe it's a me. JD said women that look good approach him. They don't. It's me then. I'm willing to wear it. It's me. Something about me to get to you.
Well, he said it doesn't happen to him often either.
Yeah,
but I think women don't approach him often. You said right?
Yeah, they don't approach me. It has happened, but I can count on one hand how many times it's happened.
But it's like we just said though. It's been recent, like that I've been comfortable enough to approach.
So I approach now.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm shy.
I can understand that.
Like, you ain't no damn shy.
How reserved am I really? Now?
At all? Not.
Oh, no. Now, of course not. But definitely never before. I would just sit back and chill out.
Yeah. There's a confidence, like you said, you got to get over that fear of rejection. You got to love yourself first, because if you get rejected, you got to be like, okay, it's cool because somebody like me,
I don't even, but I think that's a little, well, I get what you're going. Never mind. I'm just saying, in the dating world.
For everybody.
Yeah. In the dating world, like, I think y'all still going to just take rejection differently than men because I think it's set up for us to approach. And I think y'all, like you said, y'all getting into it. We done had to do this from when we was younger, and our older cousins was like, I bet you can't get a number.
Ben on that.
Ben had to do
that. It started off as a game.
Exactly.
Like, who get the most numbers?
Who get the most numbers? Right. It started out like that. So now,
little did we know that was like actual dating.
Right. It's practice mode. Right. Right.
Yeah. Y'all encouraging women taking their shots? Do y'all think that's okay?
If you cute.
Of course.
Okay, Chris.
Because of course they gonna think they cute.
Right.
They gonna think they cute enough to take their shot at you. So you can't even keep saying that.
But look, all right. This is y'all said we could just talk, right? This is a format for us to talk.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, look.
Make it plain.
Look, you gotta know if somebody is interested in you because you look good or interested in you because you got a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's plenty of people that get called at 4 a.m. Why? Because they got that pink vitamin. They still got a pussy. The people that only call you at 4 a.m. won't take your ass to brunch. The reason for that. Look, this is a harsh reality for some. I get it, but this is fucking true. You only call me. don't get me wrong. That's too broad of a brush because everybody for booty calls. But I'm just saying.
I'm like, cause you hurt my feelings right now.
But look, no, booty calls happen in the afternoon. Booty calls happen in the afternoon too. So, but I'm just saying, look, booty call hours are all day. So, because I don't have a set time for when I'm trying to get some. When that pink vitamin call, I pick up the phone.
Especially during quarantine.
Hey, look, let's make it happen. But look, man, look. I don't know what. Like I said, maybe it's me. I've come across some of the like. I attract this. Have y'all had that feeling as women too? Maybe you too, JD. Like, damn, I attracted that. Like, that's crazy. I don't even think of myself to be like, this whatever. But I'd be like, yo, damn, I must be trash. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, I feel like I attract a certain type versus the ones that are attracted to me. So I feel like that's fair. What about y'all?
Yeah.
You said you attract a certain type versus who you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were just talking about this. Like it seemed like the men that we want don't want us. The men who we don't want us.
Oh, so it's normal. Okay. All right. Yeah. I just thought this was a good. I'm glad this ain't specific to me because I've been like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like,
that happened to you too? That's a part of your testimony?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, it's real. We talk about this.
We talk about this all the time.
We talk about this very often. And it's like, bro, what's missing from the approach? Is it the strategy? Is it the what is it? But sometimes I think that also like we're very like I'm not bragging at all, but like we're rare in the sense of got our stuff together, God-fearing men, family oriented, ambitious. And there's a lot of people that don't have a lot of those things going for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like what I was saying before, like meet somebody where they are, like really get to know these people and like asking like questions like Chris hates when I bring up this subject about like
it'd be your first question. I already know you.
Work and passion. Like you spend so much time at work. Yeah. It's like I want to know what you do. Like how do you contribute to advancing your company, right? So 80% of work and 90% of work is now, especially with Corona, is what we're doing. So I think that, even with that, it's like if you're actively pursuing somebody, it's like, why not try to get to know, who they are? You know what I'm saying? Like deeper than just the surface. Like, I mean, obviously we're physically attracted to, like, that's the easiest thing. But it's like past that, like how, I'm thinking about depth. Like, I don't want to go wider with a lot of the relationships and friendships I have. I want to go deeper with them. And there's not a lot of people that are a part of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on, who it is. But I mean, I gotta do some recalibration or something because I'm just not in the right places. And maybe with this move, I just moved to a different area. So maybe with this move, maybe that can help with a little bit.
Flourish,
but, I mean, I'm still in Atlanta.
Still got to flourish, right? But yeah, she actually is that part of my testimony. Hell yeah. The ones you want, it's like, shit, I'm about to put some effort, energy into this shit. And then you find yourself talking to yourself in her messages. Like, this motherfucker don't even reply. Like, fuck out of here. And then motherfucker, you forgot about this motherfucker is texting you, trying to see you, ask you how your day was, went past your job, thought about you. It's like, yo, I'm doing to you what this motherfucker do to me. And
all the time. I had to realize that this person is only doing this because it was getting on my nerves. I had to realize that this person is only doing this because they like me. And I don't like it.
And this is what it looks like.
It's a novel concept, ain't it?
Yeah.
When somebody is interested in you, they actually reach out. They actually follow up.
Yes. And then,
like, that's why I recently just had to let somebody down nicely. Like, you know what? I'm just not interested. I said because I can understand what you're feeling, because I would like somebody to just tell me that. Like, don't keep me coming if you're not interested.
That's it.
Just tell me that. So I'm like, I'm gonna let. And I posted a status the other day, like, just meet people with the same energy you want to be met with. Like, if you don't want nobody blowing up your phone and you're not interested, let them know. If you
I think we have different love languages though, in terms of like how people feel like they're connected to somebody and things like that. because I'm gonna throw my boy under the bus for a second.
Uh-oh.
My boy,
let it go.
My boy don't follow up.
Terrible
He
follow
does not follow up.
Me?
He's trash on the follow-up game.
My
$1 million move, $2 finish.
Hey, look, but I got a lot better with it though.
hey, he growing. You talking about Wine and Grow? My boy growing. I gotta give my man some props. You know what I'm saying?
He know me, but I see a woman I can see her ass from across the street behind 2 Tahoes. I'm like, nigga, I'm going to go get her right now.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later, he like, man, what's up with her? I'm like, damn, I ain't text her. Fuck, I forgot. It'd be I've literally I've looked at text thread and it should be like Halloween 2 years ago. I'm like, let me see what she up to. Terrible.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I'm like, it only been 2 years. I know you ain't forgot about me yet.
Right.
Terrible follow-up. So
it's only been 2 years.
It's only been 2 quick years too. I know.
You forgot about me ago.
Yeah, you ain't forgot about me that quick. So, but yeah, my follow game was piss poor but you know why? Moment of transparency. I was meeting women and sex was happening so fast. Shit, I ain't have to follow up. Like you meet them, get what you get. That'll happen for 3-4 days. You don't talk to nobody no more. Shit, it was a pattern. And then the ones that didn't happen like that, it was like, well, shit. I get back to that, but I'm gonna go get this motherfucker right over here though. So
do women who give it up easy make it hard for women who don't?
Yeah.
No.
And do you
what
make
is
it
the substance? Is
different?
there quality? What's the quality behind it?
Right. Sex will your physical will attract me, but your physical ain't gonna keep me.
Mm-hmm.
So you need more than that to keep me. So hell no, don't make it no harder. I'm gonna approach you with the same. Huh?
So y'all willing to wait?
Wait, what define wait?
What would be what is it to you? What's
right.
waiting? What's waiting to you?
3 months.
That's what I'm
6 months.
3 months, you fuck around. I know, I'm not doing that. 3 months, wait, 3 months to have sex or 3 months to have sex with you?
3 months to have sex with the person that you're dating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be no continuous thing. It's gonna be my piss poor follow-up. I'm gonna text you every now and then. If it happened in 3 months, cool. I'm not waiting around 3 months. No, you got me fucked up.
But if you consistent with this person and
that's the person you're pursuing,
if your communication is actually good,
if I'm giving you good communication, which means I'm giving you some time. So my time is valued too. None of us press rewind, but you want me to waste 3 months to have a 15-minute moment with you? Yeah, waste, mother. For 15 minutes?
But you're getting to know this person. You building quality.
Somebody said, what keeps you?
I just said.
Somebody says what?
What keeps you other than?
So
yeah, the person you are. Like you got to be a beautiful person for me to stick around. Like the type of woman you are. Like you're a God-fearing woman. You're family-oriented. You got some ambition about yourself.
Are you want a God-fearing woman that's gonna give you some pussy in 2 days?
I'm a God-fearing man, and my dick ain't gonna get no bigger next week. So,
hey,
Can we turn it back?
Hey,
look, it's the same size today, next week, all that shit. So, look, what are we talking about? Like, yes, I do. I am him. I am the guy that I'm talking. I ain't gonna ask nothing of you that I can't provide myself.
So you said pretty, God-fearing.
Yeah,
what else?
Like educated.
Educated.
Educated woman. Like, can we talk about this to this to this to this and bring it full circle?
Mental stimulation.
Have a sense of humor for me. If you cannot laugh, we will go nowhere. I talk shit. I am funny, and I got smart jokes. So I need you to have a combination of intelligence and a sense of humor. For me, like if you could make me laugh, normally I'm the one making somebody else laugh. But like I recently, like the last couple of years, a woman having a sense of humor that can make me laugh is such a fucking attraction for me. It's like, yo, that gets me. Like that makes me want to talk to you. That makes me want to be around you. I don't know. I like that. So all that combination and give it up. Shit, give me some of that.
JD, what keeps you?
What keeps me is like growing together. And the potential of doing that, like something that's intriguing. Obviously I think that, if we're having a conversation about, trying to go deeper and whatnot, we talked about the values piece, like God-fearing, ambitious, family-oriented. I mean, anything outside of that, I think I can pretty much work with. Guys don't. By the way, guys do not have a long checklist
at all.
Just so we put that out there. Like guys are very simple when it comes to that type of stuff. Mind you, some people working through the communication thing, but guys are not challenging from that regard. But yeah, like somebody that intrigues me, that incites me. Like I don't necessarily need a funny person. Like, but that's something that plays into Chris. Like for me, I'm all about like, especially when it comes to the ambition piece, like I'm creative. So if we can sit and like, if we can explore different cultures, you're fine with going on hikes, you know, going into a business room, a business setting, you know, just traveling off the cusp. Like those are things that excite me. And if we can like grow in that way, then
but what y'all gonna do when y'all get there? Y'all gonna explore the ancient Mayan ruins? No, nigga, I'm gonna roast your ass all the way there. Let's go.
That's bad too.
Now we're gonna talk. We're gonna learn together.
Bad too. That right.
Can we drink some wine and talk on the plane?
Yeah,
we can drink wine. We can do that.
You gotta get these jokes.
Does Hennessy make wine too?
No, we
absolutely. But we make a drink.
A half on the sangria. We put Hennessy in the wine. Half on the sangria.
There it is.
Hennessy and wine. I know you could fight.
That's that Chicago. She's speaking Chicago to us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got it.
You gotta get these jokes. You gotta get these jokes. I like a traveler too. But yeah.
Y'all hearing all of this, ladies? They finna be in y'all.
What about y'all? What keeps y'all?
No, we gonna
come up, man.
I love to laugh, so I definitely need somebody that likes to crack jokes because I be coming with them. They know I ain't got no man, so they know I got jokes.
Got them jokes, got them heaters, huh?
They know. I be trying to be cool, but I feel like I'm funny.
We call her Miss Petty.
I feel like
all right.
But like, you gotta know some stuff. You gotta be in the same space that I'm in. I'm in a space of loving myself. And I'm not trying to project a lot of things, like I don't got a lot of negative things about me, but I'm not projecting it on nobody else no more. And I don't want nobody to do that to me. So now when somebody approaches me, I'm already knowing what space you're in because I already know where I'm at. And if it ain't matching me, then we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Yeah. You ain't gotta have kids, but of course I have 2. So, you know, that part. It's not a lot.
We got to talk about dating with kids because I think
we talked about that last week.
Oh, so we just got to go watch that one. We got to have our own show.
Apparently, hey,
I'm just talking about this one. No, this show ours is, you know, this is whole face. So happiness over everything. So we'll go back and watch that one. But because we'll go on and on.
Yeah, I mean, and well, we definitely talk about that. Yeah. You gotta. I know that I can bring some type of stability to your life. You have to bring some to mine. Like you just gotta match what I bring. Yeah. And
are you asking for the same thing or something different? Because I mean,
if y'all doing this,
if y'all doing the same thing, that's gonna be boring as hell.
The same thing. Of course, the man is supposed to. I would hope you would come with more, but I know what I can bring. Is what I'm saying.
She's talking about somebody who brings at least what she brings to the table.
Yeah, but y'all gotta realize. Women say this type of shit, and this is a conversation me and JD have as men. Y'all don't realize if you bring in 2 buckets and I bring 2 buckets, nigga, where's the water? Like you want me to match you, but y'all don't realize though it's power in words. Y'all want us to bring the same thing to the table. We're gonna be sitting there looking at each other with useless shit. Mm-hmm. So we embrace some differences in what the other person brings.
We're gonna bring y'all back on that episode. Can women handle what they ask for or something like that?
Yeah.
Listen, that we doing
about being ready. Being ready for what you're
asking for.
Yeah, because I'm a firm believer. Everything you're going through is preparing you for everything you're praying for. Yeah. So if we
do what I've already been through,
when I'm dating, what I'm looking for mostly, obviously, is a God-fearing man. And mental stimulation, right? Like just somebody who is going to meet me mentally and then also just challenge me because I think I intimidate a lot of people. And I think that can be a reason why I'm still single, but so like I'm looking for somebody who's not intimidated, and who can definitely challenge me.
We park that.
Again.
We gotta unpack.
Can we part?
I need somebody who's
right?
going to have fun with me.
Like that.
Fun. I love to have fun. Period. You know, because I can be serious, so I need somebody who is going to be able to bring me down because I can be real serious. So just be able to be like, Ken, it's okay, calm down. We having fun right now because I'd be like, wait, we got to handle this, we got to handle that. Like I'm always about business, so I need somebody who's going to just balance that for me. So, and that's just simple for me.
We got to unpack that intimidation.
Yeah, we got to.
Part,
yeah, please. Can we pull that card back a little bit, right to the intimidation part? I have a question for you. Have men said they're intimidated, or did you take it as intimidation?
I took it that way. I have never had nobody tell me they were intimidated.
So how can you say they were intimidated?
Can we stop using that, please?
Yeah, because we hear that so much. It's like
we hear that all the time.
Directly, we hear women say men are intimidated. Women
and I think
are not intimidated.
That's something that we're taught. That's something that, because especially the higher you get up in educational status, success, and all of that stuff, like it's harder to get in a relationship, a stable relationship for women.
But that's not intimidating.
Due to intimidation.
Maybe you're just looking for the right thing, and they're like, I don't need the same thing.
Yeah. It's called compatibility. You're not compatible. They're not intimidated. Women are not intimidating. There's nothing about a woman that's intimidating. I wish y'all stop saying this shit.
Somebody said they heard it before. Somebody saying they heard it before, that they were intimidating.
I would like to have a conversation with that person and that guy.
And Greg said it's a lot of healing going on right now. Period. This is Wine&Grow. That's what we
need. But I'm saying women are not intimidating. Like, what is intimidating? Women are, I see a beautiful woman, I want to go for it. You about your shit? Come here, me too. You love God, come here, me too. You about your family, come here, me too. You funny as fuck, come here, me too. You like to eat, me too. Tell me the intimidation.
But I've had a man, I haven't had a man say he was intimidated, but I've had a man say that he needed to get some things together so he can approach me. Right? So that he can pursue me.
But that's still not intimidation.
That's not intimidation, it's self-awareness. That's like, I'm not, so look.
I'm not ready for you.
Yeah, or any woman, not just you, but any woman. So he had to tailor it to you.
Space. You talk about self-healing, self-love. I might not be in the space to bring somebody else into this.
Yeah.
Right. And men, we got financial clocks too. So who knows where he was mentally, where he is emotionally, and where he is financially. But I know for a fact, any man that does not have his finances in order will not take any woman seriously because he's not in a position to take care of himself. And that's first. We got to be in a position to take care of ourselves first, and then be like, I can take care of somebody else. And then that's when we pursue somebody else. So you could be the best woman on earth, on paper. You could be like, you got 28 master's degrees, you got 38 businesses, phenomenal. But any man that want to stand on his own 2 feet and not leech off y'all, any man that want to have his own is going to be like, all right, I need to be in a place where I got my own shit too. So until I get that, I'm not taking nobody serious. He got time to fuck.
What you was saying about what she wants, right? A man who's going to come to the table with having your stuff in line. It's like that's her minimum. You know, it's like just come to the table and have it together. Don't come here expecting me to help you build because you see that I've built.
But is that the expectation though? Or is that the required? Is that a preference or is that a mandate?
It's not. I don't think it's neither. It's either one of those.
It sounds like it's one or the other. It sounds like it's a mandate.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's a preference. It sounds like it's a mandate.
That part ain't a preference. That part would be a requirement.
A requirement of the man?
At least the minimum of what I'm going to.
Are you saying it's a requirement for the man to come to the table with the minimum?
The minimum. At least the minimum. That's the
So are you asking what's the mandate or the requirement? What she just said?
Yeah, basically you come into the table with that. So is that a preference?
That's to get in the door.
So, okay. No, to get in the door is you.
Well, to get in the door is
Yeah, us being physically attracted to each other.
Right, but
that's getting in the door.
But
to continue the conversation, it's the preference is, hey, I would like to have X, Y, and Z, not the mandate, because I think that's the difference between the two. The mandate is where people are going wrong. Well, he don't got that. Everybody's not going to be turnkey for you. This is the reality. Even you ain't turnkey for you. You don't even know who the hell you are. If we're going to keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. You don't even know who the hell you are.
Right now, we are. Yeah.
Right.
So you can't come with an unrealistic expectation from somebody saying, hey, you got to have a some credit score. You got to have this. You can't have no kids. Blah, blah, blah. Let's peel back the layers on the onion.
I don't think it's that. Well, I can't speak for her, but for me, just having somebody who's self-aware to that point, right? Who is growing and understands these are my issues. This is what I'm actually working towards. Mm-hmm. You know, not somebody who's talking about it either.
Wait, did you just say dude told you that and you took it as intimidation?
That's exactly what you just said.
Listen,
that's exactly what you just said.
But I also didn't say that I didn't tell him no, that we couldn't talk. He chose not to talk to me anymore.
But you took it as intimidation, but you're saying you want somebody to tell you that. So which one is it?
No, I'm saying I want someone to be self-aware.
Right. That's what he told you. That's what he told you. I'm not there yet.
What they saying.
He's aware of himself.
He said he was not there yet, and you rolled it.
That doesn't sound like
kept the church going.
But I'm saying, but it sounds like y'all saying that I would have turned him down because of that. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
that's what I'm
saying. It sounded like you just said.
No.
I'm confused as shit.
I'm saying.
Okay, so explain it again
from the top.
I would not be turned off by somebody who's building. That's not something that I feel that men are turned off or intimidated by me when they're building, because maybe they see me as somebody who has it together. So they don't want to approach me yet until they feel like they have it together. So that's where I'm saying that I feel the intimidation comes from.
I just don't get how you label it as intimidation when he's putting himself together.
Well, wrong choice of words. Thank you for correcting me.
Okay, yeah.
I can stand corrected. I will stand corrected. I will not use that word again.
That's what we get, because we're trying to figure like intimidation, building myself, but I want somebody self-aware to know where he is. It's like, as soon as he labels himself, I'm here, I'm not where I can bring on a relationship. Nigga, you intimidated. No, I'm just not there yet. So yeah, I think that's because we got paths that we have to walk as men. Like men, head of households. Like if you and your guy live together, let's just say y'all married, and the house get taken away, you know who they gonna question first? The man. Man, how you lose your house, man? What happened to your household? So to be in a position where you can sustain it, and marriage should be forever. You have to sustain this forever. It's not something that you're gonna get from a man that's like 23, barely figuring it out, just got out of college. No, he has to go on a road to figure out some shit. He has to be willing to go out here and try. If you meet a dude, like y'all not gonna take it like this. I know me and my dog will, because look, this dude he's like one of the most ambitious motherfuckers in the world. Every time I talk to him, he got 10 more new things he about to do and 30 things he already working on. So he got the courage to go out there and go do a lot of shit. And you don't look at failure the same. You just look at it as, oh, that didn't work. But I got 30 more things that I'm about to do though. Like I'm about to do them, because forever, we got to sustain this shit forever. You got to have somebody that's going to go out there and try this shit. And if he ain't got it yet, don't worry. I'm going to get it. It's coming. But you got to be out there trying to get it. You have to. Like, you got to go through some shit in order to say, I did all this shit I found that didn't work. I found the shit that will give me that sustainability. So you got to go through.
And even to the point of the ambitious thing and keeping going out, keeping at it, even after it fails, like, for one, like it already takes it takes a lot to muster up the courage to do something like that. But I think that it's the sentiment of like, if you never had it, or if you had it and lost it all. And like, I live like right in the middle of both of those time periods. I feel like I live right in the middle of that. So like for me, it's nothing, because I've really programmed myself, and I think it's through sports partially, but I've really gotten to a space where it's like there's nothing I can't attempt, at least. Right. But for some people that have never accomplished anything, or some people that have never actually like attempted to something, for the fear of faith, I mean the fear of actually going through it, like that might be the biggest thing that they've ever done, whether it be a relationship or a big job or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's different. It's just really different. But y'all just got real dark. Oh, y'all trying to light up a little bit.
I know. I'm like, it's dark out here.
Yeah, y'all outside, huh? They stopped with the bachata music, huh?
It's over.
It's right. He's done.
I see you with the melanin popping though.
I know, right? Y'all looking like a goddamn shea butter commercial over there.
That's that coconut oil. That's that coconut.
Yeah.
Hey,
that vitamin D.
There it is.
Yeah. Looking like a TGIN billboard over there.
All this natural goodness over here.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah.
So I got a question for y'all. So why is it that, okay, so why does it seem like there are, and how could I phrase this? I want to say it in a way that y'all are just immediately gonna get it.
Say that shit, bro. Go ahead.
I just got this.
So why is it that there's been a lot of emphasis on the word toxic in relationships? I don't feel like there's as many toxic relationships as people think that there are. I think there are people that are afraid to be vulnerable, that are afraid to be transparent and really pull their walls down and actually get to know people. So,
but I think that's a toxic trait.
I'm about to say it's traits. It's not
that like that person. Yes, what makes a relationship toxic is the traits that you bring to it, and that's a toxic trait. Not being able to be open. You're right. Somebody who's not able to be vulnerable. That means, like that's somebody who needs to work through some things. So you're not ready for a relationship. If you're not, that's key in any relationship communication. So how are we together and I know nothing about you? Like if I wanted to help you, I can't because you're not vulnerable and open. So now that's making it hard for me to even be with you. And then something's wrong I'm trying to guess to see what's wrong with you. And now you calling me, you telling me that I'm what they call it, like when a woman be nagging and stuff, like, because I'm just trying to figure out what's up with you. So I think that's what people need to call it more of, the toxic traits, which that's what makes the relationship.
So it's not the relationship itself, it's just the thing that's happening.
Some relationships are toxic, but let's just go. Some people's relationships are toxic, but
what's a toxic relationship?
Because I feel like
I don't know. Those be the fun ones though. Sex be amazing.
A roller coaster. It's an adventure. It is.
But them the ones you be remembering. Them the ones you be remembering,
right? That hurt you the most and break you all the way down because of things that happen.
Those lessons.
They break you
all the way down. Those are those
my
real
toxic
life
traits
lessons.
were that was very passive aggressive. I was one of those people that did not like to communicate, or I just sit in my thoughts for way too long before I'm ready to talk. When I'm ready to talk, it's on my time, not on nobody else's. Because I'm processing all of this stuff in my head, trying to make sure I ain't tweaking before I bring something to somebody.
And I'm the complete opposite, just trying to talk. What's wrong? I'm trying to fix it. Just fix it. Because I'm control freak, toxic trait.
Wow. So when you were in your thoughts, did you come up with your own conclusions too?
No, because eventually I end up talking because I don't know what it is. I have to get it out. Because that ain't making it better for me. I'm sitting in them. I'm trying to come up with a conclusion, but I can't because I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, so you come up with many conclusions.
I'm trying, but it ain't even
nothing was solidified. Nothing was solidified.
I'm just thinking I'm thinking of past things that's happened to see if there was a pattern there, and I'm just acting like I don't see it.
Now you're comparing and contrasting.
Yeah. So at that point, I do have to talk. I have to say something.
Yeah.
No, because I've been in a situation where somebody there come up with their own conclusions and then talk to me, and then I say, look, y'all get it. I'm sure y'all get it from me already that I'm a little blunt. So I just say it out loud. And they was like, that ain't true. I'm like, motherfucker, I was the only one that was there.
So, it's coming from my mouth.
Right,
I'm the person.
They already made their own conclusion. So now I'm battling their thoughts on a situation that I'm the only one that can speak to. So I was just in a lose-lose in that situation. So that's why I asked that, because I've been a dude in that situation. Well, excuse me, I just been the other person, because I guess dudes can come up with it. You do that to create their own conclusions, but that shit ain't fun.
I think we're just in a time where mental health is becoming more normalized. So people are becoming more aware of their toxic traits, so they're able to identify toxic situations more often. So that's why we're hearing it so much now.
Yeah,
I think it's just a buzzword, to be honest with you.
Do you think people just throwing it around willy-nilly? I think some people are in denial. And some people are throwing it around.
Some people in denial.
I think it's a buzz. I think it's a buzzword.
Yeah, I think I have an issue with the term toxic masculinity. I think we're getting away from masculinity. I think so many men are so fucking feminine, and it's just niggas walking around with purses. People used to sag before. I always had a problem with that. You just walk around with your ass out. I think that shit is gay. Just nigga, like it's the toxic masculinity. So you want me to be a feminine man? No, fuck out of here. So I just don't understand toxic masculinity. That is such a weird fucking thing to me. Like I always use this as an example. If you think I have toxic masculinity, when we sleep and it's 2 a.m, you hear some shit, don't fucking wake me up. Right? Don't wake me up. Take your ass, figure out how to I bet you want all my masculinity at that point, right?
I think that's a lot of women who are just trying to get away from the fact that they don't know how to handle a man, being a man.
I agree, and that's where I was gonna go.
Which is something that I had to accept for myself. I
was gonna go there. That's exactly where I was gonna go.
Being too independent, being able to do too much on my own. So when a man wants to step in, I got it, or I already did it, or I'm not.
Yes, because if I'm in a situation, if I'm in a situation where I can't be the man that I know I can be, then you don't have any room for me. And this goes back to when I said bringing the same thing to the table. It's like, you ever had a puzzle? If you have a puzzle, they got different shapes and sizes. If they were all the same, then you would never complete the puzzle, because I can't fit with you. You can't fit with me. It's just a bunch of the same shit. So you have to come there different than me so that I can complete you and you can complete me. So you look like a different piece of the puzzle. You look like a different part of the puzzle because you're a different piece. I look like a different part because I'm a different piece, but together, that's the whole picture, right? So I have to bring my masculinity to it. Like if you trying to tone it down, I may have to pull my voice down. I don't want to be talking at you. Like I could compromise. Oh, damn, my sister called me.
It's okay.
That's my sister. I told you she just had the service, so she doing big shit. She out here. She calling her brother, but just texted that I call her back. But she will call when I'm like preaching.
I need to get this word out. Gotta get it out.
Right, I gotta get the word out. Right, yeah, Deacon Rowe. But so I have to bring that to it. I want you to bring all your feminine traits, everything that make. God damn it. Bring all that.
She's probably watching you online.
Probably is. So
she's probably watching you. Yeah, she's probably watching.
We got it, Chris. I think we got it.
I'm gonna just go ahead and leave. Now watch when I stop talking. Anybody gonna call? So that's really what I want to get out doing.
And then she's gonna stop talking. She's gonna stop calling.
Don't stop calling, right? I'm by your. Oh, come on. So yeah, go ahead, y'all.
But no, we wrapping up because y'all had us on
y'all, we do not be on here for no hour or nothing. We've been an hour and a half.
Y'all definitely just stretched us. So, but it's cool. This has been a great conversation.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This was even more than what we thought it would be. I know let's
do this again though. This will be a good combo.
Yeah, we can definitely have y'all back.
Absolutely.
I think we're gonna see how many views we have. It's been a lot of people popping in. So
yeah, all right, that's good. Hey man, in case y'all got podcasts, listen to mine. It's called Front Row.
Plug
ROWE, like a concert. So sit front row, like my last name is on everywhere you could get a podcast: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Cast, Pocket Cast, all that. Front Row. I got a new episode. I'm coming out tomorrow too.
Okay.
Check me out.
I'm gonna stop the live. Y'all don't have to hang up if y'all don't want to. Thanks.
Yeah, I gotta eat.